Hi, everybody. So I would love to talk about another book that I have read over this last couple months here. So this book is by Moshe Kasher, an amazing comedian actually from the Bay Area. So it was really great hearing about his childhood in this hilarious memoir. Hilarious but hard for sure because of everything that he was going through at the time. But he grew up, and his stomping grounds as a youth was actually where I used to live a good chunk of time in the College Avenue, Rockridge area in the Bay. But his title is White Boy from Oakland Who Becomes a Drug Addict, Criminal, Mental Patient, and then turns 16. It's Kasher in the Rye by Moshe Kasher. So yes, highly recommend this book for sure. We even maybe low-key kind of look alike, like when I have my hair up or when I had short hair. But anyway, so he grew up with deaf parents. So something happened when he was a little baby infant where he got a lot of frustration and not being able to get their attention, right? When he needed it as a baby. So I think that caused a lot of anger in him because he talks about how throughout his youth he struggled with a lot of anger. I think that impacted on some level some kind of attachment and communication difficulties, right? But the awesome part is he totally learned how to speak ASL, spoke English, so knowing how to be multilingual, right, from bilingual from the get-go. It's really cool. He is one of my favorite comedians because he's able to think broadly, complexly, big picture. He's a male celebrity that I would say just naturally has a lot of feminist understanding and politics. So fellas, if you want to follow a guy that models, being a dude, being masculine, and still knowing how to be a feminist, I'd suggest following Moshe Kasher. It was amazing hearing and incredible hearing all the different ways that he struggled with drugs, with alcohol, was looking for belonging with his friends. They were up to, pretty kind of just basic youth stuff, like being a teenager, but then there was also a lot of intense stuff that is hard to survive, and yet they did, he did. So, a compelling story. I will say the only thing that I missed was I would have loved to hear about how he discovered that he wanted to be a comedian and how he went about pursuing that. But this book, it's a pretty hefty book, and it really is up until he's only 16. So, he wasn't really figuring out his life's career and his life's art that early, but something that is consistent with his identity now as a comedian is that he was always hella smart and mouthy and talk shit and was really funny and was always cracking jokes even back in his youth. So a compelling story. I definitely recommend it. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.